International organizations are slamming Bangladesh for relocating nearly 1,600 Rohingya refugees from Cox's Bazar to the island of Bhasan Char. Are they right in doing so? In 2017, after the Rohingya crackdown, Bangladesh welcomed the families that had fled the genocide in Myanmar. 3 years on, when Bangladesh is trying to relocate them to a planned shelter, should foreign agencies be complaining? WION reports from the island of Bhasan Char in Bangladesh. We are in the Bangladeshi island of Bhasan Char in the Bay of Bengal. In Bangla, Bhasan Char means a floating island. At least 1,600 Rohingya refugees have sailed here from Chittagong after a 160-kilometer bus ride from Cox's Bazar, where they have been camping for years. WION has been covering their journey.
I'm now at Chittagong Boat Club. These people are now on their way to a new destination. Rohingya stay here for some days.
The government of Bangladesh has spent $112 million to develop infrastructure in Bhasan Char. It hopes that the island will eventually host 100,000 refugees. Shelters, dams, education and healthcare facilities have been set up for them. But the efforts are not exactly being celebrated. Some international organizations say Rohingyas are being moved to Bhasan Char without their consent. They are also pointing at the island's distance from the mainland. The government of Bangladesh maintains that despite being 21 miles from the mainland, Bhasan Char has sufficient facilities and livelihood options, adding that the relocation is aimed at avoiding overcrowding in Cox's Bazar. What about the Rohingyas? Were they happy in leaving their Cox's Bazar shelters?
We are not happy at the camps. If we go back to Myanmar, we may have our people, but we don't have anything there to prove our citizenship. So we didn't agree to go back. We heard from seniors as well as the television that we'll get much more facilities at Bhasan Char.
Cox's Bazar happens to be among Bangladesh's most vulnerable areas. The camps there have become unhygienic and unsafe. There is no planning, just abundant crime. The situation has been worsened by contamination and mismanagement of water. The Bhasan Char, on the other hand, is well sanitized, well protected, and has abundant space. 700,000 Rohingyas fled Myanmar in 2017 following a military-led genocide. Bangladesh has been hosting the refugees since. In 2019, Bangladesh's foreign minister said that his government spends $3.6 billion annually in providing for the Rohingyas. Dhaka is now looking at improving the living conditions and also making their lives more sustainable.
These people are now on their way to a new destination. They are going to begin a new life on a new island. It is being said that they are going there voluntarily. In the meantime, all arrangements have been made for them in Bhasan Char to meet their basic needs, including food and medicine.
Should people on the outside be complaining when those shifting homes are not all that skeptical?
The Bangladesh government has given us assurance of a better life there. They will give us a good environment, food and shelter, which is why we are going there. In the Kutupalong camps, there are 8 to 10 lakh people living in bad and crowded conditions. We are going there to get rid of that situation.
There is a sense of a new beginning on the ground at Bhasan Char. WION has learnt that the government of Bangladesh will eventually let international organizations visit the island.
Some national level NGOs are currently working in Bhasan Char for Rohingyas. The government has planned to bring the representatives of some international organizations after Rohingya stay here for some days. And it is being said that if these Rohingyas give a positive feedback, then Bangladesh government will bring another 1 lakh Rohingyas here for new life.
Starting afresh is never easy, especially for a community that has seen so much and lost so much. But it is never too late. In Bhasan Char, Bangladesh, Lakmina Jasmine Soma for WION World is One.